18,000. We are approximating 18,624 to the nearest 10. Now, to the nearest 10 simply means you are going to identify the tens place value, and then the nearest number to it will consider the principle of whether it is between 0 and 4, and then we round it down to nothing, and we consider whether it is between 5 and 9, and then we round it up to 1. Now, so identifying the place value, 4 is units, and certainly 2 is tens. So because you're rounding off to the nearest 10, so the nearest number to the tens place value is 4, and 4 is between 0 and 4, so meaning that we are rounding it down to nothing. So 4 will give out nothing, so we are basically going to write the number that comes before 4, 1862, and then 4 will be rounded down to 0. It will give out nothing, and the new value is 18,620. So then for the second example, the same number, 18,624, we are still rounding it. We are rounding it off to the nearest 100 this time around, meaning that we identify the place value of 100. So 4 units and 2 tens, and then 6 is the 100. Now, since they said to the nearest 100, the nearest number to the 100 place value, the 100 place value is what? 2. So we'll consider whether 2 is between 0 and 4, and then we round it down to nothing. So we write 186 because they said to the nearest 100, and then the nearest number to 100 is tens, which is 2, and it's between 0 and 4, so it will be rounded down to nothing. So these two numbers are basically going to turn to what? 0, 0. So our answer is 18,600. Then the last example, 18,624 to the nearest 1,000. So this is unit, this is tens, this is 100, and then this is 1,000. So I'm going to put a demarcation. So the numbers that comes before the 1,000 place value, all the numbers including 1,000 itself is going to be written out. But before I write it out, so I write 1, and then the nearest number to the 1,000 place value is certainly what? 100, which is this 600. Now, according to the principle, if the number nearest to the number we are rounding off is between 5 and 9, we are going to round it up, and it will give out what? 1. So meaning that this 6 will give out 1 to the 1,000 place value, because 6 is the nearest number to the 1,000 place value. So if I add 1 to this 8 plus 1, that will give me what? 9. So after writing this 1 here, so the next number, instead of writing 8, I'm going to write what? 9. So this 6 has given out 1 to this 8, and then the rest of the number after the 1,000 place value will be evaluated to what? 0. So to the nearest 1,000, we have what? 19,000.